Good night, you guys. This is Doc Martin, MD, signing in. So, in this video, what I want to talk about is hard work. Okay. You see a lot of influencers online saying, "Oh, do this easy. Make money easy. Make thousands of dollars easy." Right? Um, Here's the secret shortcut to do this, and here's the how you're gonna do this and that, and do it easy. Then sometimes you just hear people talk about how you just need to work hard. And so to be successful, the idea is that you need to work hard. Yes, you do need to work hard, but not how you think. Working hard, a lot of times we think about hard work, we think about hard labor. Or like if you're a janitor, you got to clean this entire 20 floor building. That's hard work. If you do all 20 floors, you're going to be successful. If you can do that so many times, that's going to make you successful. But does it? Not really. Or if you can build the entire skyscraper, you're a construction worker. Construction workers work hard. Working hard is going to make you successful. But it's a lot of times construction workers work so hard and they never get promoted. They never make the money that they are truly worth. And construction workers build cities. They deserve way more money than they get. And I just use these jobs as examples. Excuse me. Working hard goes more into being efficient at learning how to work. The hardest part of working hard, the biggest part of working hard is what I'm saying is the hardest part of working hard is learning how to work efficiently to get maximum production in minimal time. And so the hard work goes into spending years, months and years of learning this craft and doing this thing. Like it takes time to learn this. Okay? Every skill takes time to learn. I'm in residency. It's going to take time for me to fully learn everything. Yes. So there's people that are like attending physicians and senior residents that are above me and been there longer, and they can do things faster. Things that something that may take me longer to do, they can do it fast, and they make it look so easy. But when I talk to them, they were like, "No, when I was at your stage, it took me this many times to do this." But they make it look easy. And when they go and they try to teach me or somebody else how to do it, they make it seem so effortless in how they teach. But just 3 years ago, they were in the same exact position that I was in, and they were not proficient. And they needed help from people that had been there longer than them. But now they're efficient. Why? Because they worked hard at learning that craft. And the only way that they could become efficient was to spend hours and hours and years and years and years figuring out what worked, what didn't work, why didn't that work this time, and why did this work that time versus not working this time. That's where the hard work is. That's what the hard work is. That's what a discipline is. And so eventually, once you learn that, everything else becomes easy. It becomes easy because you put in the hard work in learning how to make things easy. And so in making things easy, well, as you know, internet marketers, they talk about um, easy ways to do this and easy ways to do that. And part of it's true because if I tell you, I can tell you, like in the product that I have, the products that I have, I make things easier for you guys because I've done most of these things, and all you have to do is watch a video series that I made, and pay attention, or read the ebooks that I wrote that are entertaining to read as I tried my best to make it entertaining and not boring. But that's years of learning, and I'm still learning. This is years of learning this craft. I've been learning biohacking for years. You know, about the body, about the mind, about the spirit, about sleep. I've had many failures. That was hard. Now, teaching you guys is easy, but, and just even how I'm talking about what I'm talking about right now, just even this idea of hard work versus easy work. I didn't know this. I didn't always know this. I had to go through trials and tribulations and studying to finally come to this point and really starting to see it. Like, all the things I'm teaching you guys, it didn't just come overnight. It took years and years and years of learning this. So it may sound like this is easy for me because I can explain it so and effortlessly, fluently and effortlessly, but it wasn't easy. It's easy now, but it wasn't easy first. But I had to find a way to put everything together and learn it and package it and even explain it in a way where other people can understand where I'm coming from, because I couldn't always do that. So, and so this is why they say successful people read books. I'm stuttering because I'm tired. Excuse me. Successful people read books or audiobooks. But if you are not reading books or listen to audiobooks and you think you want to be successful, you are hustling ass backwards. The reason why is because the way you can make your life as easy as possible is read a book from other people that have done the same thing that you're trying to do and learn from their mistakes. That's the whole point of a book. A book is to show you what to do and what not to do. A book is a guide. And so this is why when people say, um, another thing, they're like, would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z? And people are like, man, shit, I take the dinner with Jay-Z because he can teach me this, 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 this. And then you got other people be like, man, F Jay-Z, I'll take the 500,000. Man, I don't need that. My answer, I would say I'll take the $500,000 and I would buy all of Jay-Z's books. If I was that much of a fan of Jay-Z and I wanted to learn from him, I'd take the $500,000 and I would go buy a book that he probably wrote and then sell it for $24. I'll buy all his books and still have $499,990 left. So that would be the smartest way. Now, why do I say that? Because if I'm Jay-Z barely talks anyway, and ain't much Jay-Z can tell me in a 2-hour dinner than he would tell me in 24 chapters of a book he read, or that he wrote, or multiple books that he wrote. And guess what? I'll still have close to $500,000. And guess what? I can buy other people's books. And guess what? With $500,000, I can go to seminar after seminar after seminar, wealth seminars. Like, that is the dumbest scenario I've ever heard. $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. But just this is how I think. I think of different ways to do things. So anyway, take the 500,000, buy all of Jay-Z's books if you're that much of a fan. Go to all the seminars he has. Look at his investments. Invest that money in the investments that he makes, and then have a hundreds of thousands of dollars left over and invest that. Like that's a no brainer to me. But anyway, um, but yeah, back to what I was saying. The books, buying his books. If you buy books, all the information is in there. A great book to read, and a lot of people have issues with 50 Cent and how he does things and he's messy and he's this, but I think I really got to see the inner workings of 50 Cent's mind was his book Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. If you could ever read that book, I think I sat in Target for 2 hours on my feet reading that book and never even bought it. Because I do that. I don't just buy books. Like, I have to read them for a while. But I read that book for like 2 hours, standing up. Did not sit down. It was that good. And it just shows you how he works and how he thinks. And he's a genius. You don't have to be a BMF Power fan. You don't have to be a 50 Cent fan to read that book and realize this dude is a genius. And you never even know it. And everything that you see him do, he does it for a reason, for a purpose. So anyway, all in all, I say all that to say that a book really lets you into the inner workings of somebody's mind, their successes, their failures, and I can teach you way more in a book than I can just talking to you in a conversation. And reading eliminates a lot of hard work, but reading is considered hard. But reading isn't as hard as going through the same stuff that somebody else went through. It's not. So, reading thereby is considered therefore is considered efficient. That's being more efficient. The hard work would be doing all the same stuff just because you want to do it your way and you don't want to listen to anybody. You want to figure it out for yourself. That's silly. Try doing that for a lifetime and see where that gets you. Or you can get yourself in a life. If you want to be wealthy, find a wealthy people in your town. Go get a job at the golf course or at a restaurant and just put yourself in that environment and listen to the conversations. That would be a lot easier for you to do that. So working hard is more about working smart. But thinking is hard. That's the key. Thinking is hard. Thinking of different ways to do things. Thinking of strategies. Thinking of how you're going to do this. If this happens, I'm going to do this. It's like playing a game of chess. Life is like a game of chess. Chess is a hard game. It's not easy. Chess is not checkers. And you have to constantly think. Thinking is the hardest part. Thinking is why most people's life is hard. Thinking about working out, thinking about going to the gym, thinking about doing this. I think I'm going to do this. I think I want to do this, and you never do it. Thinking is hard. It's hard because it slows you down when you want to go faster. But if you think in the right way, and you strategize, and you think with a purpose, it boosts your life up exponentially. But we never taught that. But no worries, Doc Martin, MD, is going to teach you everything you need to know. Or at least everything I know, mostly. So, hard work. I have to work hard. I have to study. I have to study. I have a big, huge book I need to read. I have board exams. I have to work 12 to 15 hours. I got to be at work in a few hours and I'm making this video. It's not easy. Like, it's crazy because I can say all this stuff for most jobs, but like being a doctor is not easy at all. It's not. But how do I biohack that and how do I make it work for me? One thing is working out. Because the thing is, when you work out early in the morning, everything else doesn't seem as bad. When you're physically fit and you work out in the gym, everything else seems easy. So number one, that works on your body and your mindset. Another way is making sure that I'm always reading in every single moment. Reading or doing practice questions in every single moment of free time I have. spending longer time looking through patient charts. I'm learning. Um, Timing myself, which I broke my watch. It's nothing but Satan. Nothing but the devil. That's all it is. I broke my watch. But I bought a watch. I bought a digital watch. Not an expensive watch, but I bought a watch to time myself. Um, Timing myself and making sure I'm not spending too much time doing stuff that doesn't make any sense. Keeping track of my time, not on my phone, because I have to pull out my phone and I'm looking at my phone and trying to set my time. That's a lot. It's easy to just do it on a watch. And if you could do it on a watch, you can just click, quick, look, bam, and go. And that has been exponential in me being faster, being more efficient, me having more time at home than at work. But I had to think about all this stuff. Yes, it's hard work. It's hard work trying to plan this stuff because it's kind of new, but I'm always looking at ways to biohack my life and biohack my routines and a watch has been a huge help. Um, it gets me done faster. It keeps my mind focused on okay, I need to do this, in this much time. It's been great, and it's only the beginning, and it's only going to get better. Um, but yeah, so those are ways where I make medicine a lot easier. I try to read and get more information in less time because I time myself. Because if I don't have a watch, and knowing the stuff that we have to know, you can be reading and studying all day. But if you say, okay, I'm gonna give myself 7 minutes to figure out everything I can find out about this topic that's relevant for right now. I don't have to read and know everything about this damn topic to make a presentation. I just need to know enough about this topic to treat my patient and what's going to help me right now. That's how you biohack, and that's how you use your mind to make your life easier and make things easier. But if I wasn't thinking and strategizing like that, I would just spend 20, 30, 40 minutes looking up this topic and still don't know anything about it. Hard work is really about giving your mind a goal. And so you're not just wasting time. Yes. So anyway, I went off on a rant. Hopefully the rant is valuable to you guys and shows you success is not about manual labor or stressing yourself out. No. Success is about doing the doing things the right way to get the maximum amount of results, because you can do the same thing as somebody else and they make way more money than you because they did that thing a certain way, whereas you did that thing another type of way and you got the opposite results. Somebody can be a janitor and you could be a janitor, and instead of and then while you decide I'm just gonna be the best janitor I know how to be, and I'm going to clean floors spotless, and nobody has a better technique than I do, and I'm just gonna make these floors as spotless as possible, and I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna just clean as many buildings as I can all the time, just me. You will be poor. Now another type of janitor will be like, listen, I'm going to I'm going to find the best products to clean these floors. I'm going to clean these floors the best way I can. All right. Now I'm going to give myself a pay cut, and I'm going to recruit a team to help me clean these floors and help me clean these buildings. Um, and I'm gonna teach them to do it in the same way I know how to do it. Um, all right. And so while they're doing that, what I'm gonna do, because I know so much about cleaning floors, I'm going to see if I can create a better cleaning solution for these floors because my expertise is being a janitor, right? So I know a lot about clean floors. I should know what chemicals work better than this, what chemicals work better than this one. And so I should be able to at least have something that I can create. And I would, while I'm while I'm training other people and taking a pay cut and expanding and scaling my janitorial business, number one, I'm making money and with less effort because I don't have to be there. But also because I'm an expert at my craft, I'm creating a solution, putting my name on it, my company's name on it. That's what we're using. And I'm comparing our product to the competitor. And so not only do I have a business, a janitorial business that I scaled, I also have a product that I created. And I can sell that. And I can sell that to other janitorial companies. Now I went off on a tangent, but you see the difference in thinking. One person decided, I'm going to work hard, be the best. Because my mom and my dad and everybody told me just work hard and that's all you need. But the other janitor that became a multi-millionaire billionaire, he worked hard, but he worked hard with this. It takes a lot to think like that. And he probably thought like that because he read a lot of books and had to watch a lot of videos, watch a lot of seminars and interviews, and really grasped how wealthy people think. And he realized that I don't have to go to medical school or be a lawyer, architect um, in order to be a multimillionaire. I can be a janitor doing what I love to do and still make money. I just got to think about how to do it different and do it in a way that I was not taught. I might have to spend hours and hours and hours trying to figure this out. Just thinking, that's hard work. You get it? So, so yeah, training, mastering the craft, training others to do that craft, creating your own products from your knowledge of that craft, selling that, using that product, selling it individually to consumers if they want to clean their own house, and then also selling it to other janitorial companies. Because more than likely, those other janitorial companies do not have their own product. They're just using other companies' products. They probably much rather use a solution that was made by another janitorial company because it's like, well, shit, if a custodial company is using this, it created this, it must be good because everything else that we're buying is generic and they just make chemicals, right? So that's what it's about, you guys. And anyway, I hope you guys got some value from this video. I know you did. Um, this is Doc Martin, MD, signing out.